And I think we're live. Okay, so welcome back to Space Engineers, everyone. We are starting a wonderful stream at evening. Did the time change all of a sudden? I didn't mess with that when I was clearing trash, did I?
Not that I noticed.
Hold on, let me change this up a little bit.
Back to daylight.
Yeah, otherwise people can't see, and that's no good. Alright, good. Looks like we are good to go to start. We are going to be building a, hopefully a new ship. A new ship, right? And you're going to be working on the grinding pit?
I'm going to finish... Oh, I'm going to first initialize my fighter jet, and then I'll go back finish off the grinder pit.
And this is what I would suggest for the grinder pit. Just make a one...
It's going to make a big, tall wall. I'm not going to angle anything. It's going to make a big wall.
No, I was going to suggest the opposite. Make a really small wall that's not very tall, so things don't get stuck easily. And just do a 2x1 ramp going pretty vertically out away from it. And that's it. That way things don't have to be perfectly sized to the pit to start grinding. I think that's the problem we're running into this with the small one, is the fact that, you know, it had to be bigger than this radius, or smaller than this radius, and it just wasn't fitting in there.
I can fix.
Okay. And then I think other than that, I'll start building in just a second. I don't even know where I want to build the ship at, so that is in range.
I'm going to turn off build and repair temporarily so I can get my projector set up, and then I'll turn it back on.
Okay, sounds good. I'm going to grab some hydrogen bottles, as if I always need those.
Potatoes is parked up here.
And...
So the grinders are done. So I have some scraps kicking around that need to get dealt with, but I can probably do that manually.
Alright, there we go. We got some of those. Let's grab some steel plates too. About 80 or so. And
yeah, the real question is, if you're going to go with a large grid ship, you're probably going to want to set it up where the hauler is located at right now.
Yeah, I'm about to move your hauler, which is still missing an engine. Alright, so how big do I want to go here?
If we want it multiple function, then it'll need to be a little bit larger. If we want it to just get to space and not defend itself, then a little bit smaller is fine.
Yeah, see, that's what we're gonna...
But we needed to have some kind of defenses while we're building an initial outpost. We'll have static defense. So maybe a little bit slightly larger than we would need, but that's just to accommodate weaponry.
I don't... What are you talking... Ed's in chat right now. He's talking about an aluminum Falcon. And I'm sure he hates the way that I say aluminum.
Aluminium?
Yeah, he's British, so I'm sure that bothers him. Okay, let's get back in here. Alright, there we go. Okay, so I think we are about ready to start building this thing. No, I don't say it wrong, I say it correctly, thank you. It may have been discovered by a British person, doesn't mean I have to say it like I'm a British person. Alright, let's see. Let's start with the landing gear, I suppose, and start our way from there. Alright. Perfect. Where's the build and repair system? Oh, it was turned off. You turned it off. I remember now.
Yeah, I'm just lining up the projector now.
Okay, so I'm going to use light armor blocks for now until we decide kind of functionality. Alright, so what I want is we need a docking bay that's big enough to fit one of our fighters and either my mining ship or your mining ship in it.
Well, either way, our mining ships will have to be adjusted for space, which means either putting hydrogen on it or getting platinum.
Yeah, we can modify them once we're actually up there, but we need to carry them up there.
Mine's probably not the easiest to modify.
Mine probably is easier. And in space, mine probably performs way better than it does in gravity.
Yeah, so we'll use yours probably initially, and then I'll just rebuild a brand new one.
Okay,
later.
that makes sense.
I'll probably do a drone miner where it'll just auto mine, and then come back to base.
Oh boy, you're just asking for more lag, huh?
Well, it's part of the built-in scripting. Like, I don't even have to use a script. It's just part of the automated autopilot. That's all you have to do. Just use a sensor.
How do I want to do this? So I think I want their cargo and docking area to be central onto the ship. Just because it looks cooler. I think you guys have enough lag for a server of 20 people. Yeah, well, you know, that's what happens when you have a mod for, you know, we have what? 45 mods per one person on the server?
Give or take. Alright, we can turn Tim back on.
Well, I'm away, so can you do
I got it. Alright. Oh, you can do it remotely. I already turned it on.
Oh, well, good job. Keep it up. That's why I keep you around. There and there. Let's grab some connector. I know I'm not making a giant cube. Ed, have I ever been known to make any sort of just giant box ship? I don't think so.
Building a Borg ship.
Borg's not my style.
Alright, so my fighter is now under creation, so I'll go finish the pit.
No, Ed. The answer is no. Alright, let's get hangar doors. Which will probably go along here. I'm assuming the things, yeah, it looks like it's focusing on your ship over mine for now, which is fine. Mine's gonna take a lot more materials, so. Alright, do this. The things you don't know you need, like mirror mode, until you start building in survival. Oh boy, that was a heck of a noise you made there, guy.
It's just my phone giving me notifications saying that you're live.
Oh, I'm alive. That's good. Who would have thought? Alright. Hey, Diesel Train, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Alright, I apparently. Okay, I was about to say, did we go through all of our steel plate, but then I found the 16,000 that's sitting in a inventory somewhere.
Oh yeah, Tim's moving it around, remember?
Yeah.
So, yeah, there's... We grinded a lot down.
And I'm building something probably much larger than anticipated.
That is... What?
What?
How did I die?
You died? I don't know. Did you run out of hydrogen fuel and fall?
No.
Did you hit a small block and get launched a mile into the air?
Oh, I died on the cliffside. It was just grinding down a block, and then all of a sudden, I died.
Huh.
Hey, bug. Oh, and of course Tim just ate my body, so now I can't retrieve my corpse.
Well, Tim is greedy like that.
Now I have to go to the cargo. It's a good thing I put a cargo container up here. I can access things from up here.
Why is it called Tim? I don't know. This is his name.
Paladin's inventory manager.
I don't know why, but when items in this game are kind of built and you just see the structural work of it and it's not welded yet, it just makes me think I'm looking at like a band stage right now. And this ship's gonna have shield generators, so that'll be nice. I'll actually strip them out of our base and put them in it.
To have the components for it?
Yeah, just to have the components for it.
At least until we get access to platinum.
Right. Now, I kind of wanted to get the mod for the, you know, large ship grids and small ship grids combined. Because that's always good, right? You can build a large ship, but use small grid items on there at the same time so that you can get details and, like, floors.
Doesn't sound like a lag fest waiting to happen.
No, I'm sure, you know, the game's perfectly optimized, and nothing can go bad if we do that.
Oh, I got that building bug again. It's tilting. I have to go kill myself again, because I can't build.
I'm sure that's fine. Automatic industrial disassembly assembler aids for sure. God damn, I kind of wish you were on this server, but sadly your PC just can't do it.
I can grind, but I can't build. Replace blocks. It's kind of annoying.
I mean, where are you at?
The pit.
Yeah, the pit's weird.
I'm getting like rubber banded around.
Give me a second and I'll see if I can't just get rid of some more of those ships.
Well, it's this, like, the leftovers from the ship we saw dropped or grinded down. To get some of it out of the way so that I can finish building.
Right.
Every time I even look at it, it like throws me halfway across the map.
I mean, that's a good defensive tool.
Or offensive. I need to go kill myself so I can... It's annoying.
Alright, gotta protect the door a bit here.
Whee! And splat. Thing kills you like a solar panel to the face.
Yeah. Alright. I wonder why Bob's not building, well, he's still working on your ship. That's probably why. It's a shame you don't really have the Star Wars style hangar force fields. That would look really neat. I don't know. I'm not that big of a fan of that look, to be honest. So Bob is the build and repair system, Ed, and Tim is the inventory management system. They do different things. Oh, by the way, it looks like we did get all those superconductors because we're up to 1.24k of them.
Sweet.
Either that or we somehow got platinum, but I don't think we did.
And I still can't build. I may have to actually rejoin the game. Let us be on tilting. Alright, I'm gonna have to reconnect.
That's fine.
That is really annoying. Fix that shit, Keen.
Yeah, they're too busy not working on their game. Okay. I mean, like, that's the thing Keen does that I don't really like. Like, I'm really happy that mods add a whole bunch of functionality to the game and a whole bunch of aesthetic blocks and things like that, but I shouldn't have to rely on mods for a lot of this functionality. I think it really just needs to be in the base game.
Or, you know, fix that little issue where, oh, now you can't build because bug. Shouldn't have to reconnect to the game in order to build stuff.
Okay.
I'd have to look at getting the hangar mod that lets you make a hangar that's like 36 blocks long.
That's really long.
Yeah. It's more for doing base hangar doors, so you can take like a massive ship and put it into a base than for a ship itself.
And just watch the game crash and die.
Actually, not that bad.
Alright, I need some temporary hookups here.
But my ship should almost be done. Well, that's the one thing I still never bothered to do on my ship was put in a connector. My small fighter, but whatever.
Yeah, I put a connector on every one of my ships.
There's not exactly any place for me to put it, so... And it doesn't take long to manually load the ammo because everything's piped up, so...
Mm-hmm.
The only reason I would put a connector is if I had batteries on it. Seeing as that fighter is all reactor, not needed.
Okay. And once we get in space, I can probably take off the landing gear on these and just have the connector be the landing gear.
Sometimes it still doesn't hurt to have landing gear. Oh, so it would appear that some of the blocks that I placed actually did get placed, but they just didn't show up on my screen, which is why it looked like I couldn't build there.
That's awkward.
Oh, that's annoying.
By the way, your ship's done, it looks like.
Cool. Then I can place blocks again.
Alright. So, you know, a small utility hangar, always good to have. I'm not quite sure how the piping's gonna go yet, so.
Oh, what?
What?
Whole grinding pit just vanished from my screen.
Well, it's still there just fine.
As well as, like, the entire base. Just vanished.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with your games or your computer, because everything's fine on my end.
What the hell? I can see all the little small grid items that are just bouncing around. There's a lot of them in that pit.
There is. Tim's not cleaning it?
Well, no, because they need to be ground down. It's the small grid stuff that needs to be cleaned up. Like the little individual pieces.
Uh-huh.
Might have to go admin and deal with that, because that could be what's causing my issues. By my count, there's maybe 30 or 40 little individual pieces underneath the pit. Because we ground down premature.
I don't see anything underneath the pit.
No, but I can because the whole thing is. Hold on, let me take a screenshot.
Hold on, let me see if I can admin tool some of these things away. Yeah, I mean, like, there's nothing to clean up, it says.
Yeah, but you may have to go block by block. So if, instead of going to the cleanup mode, go to the Space Master mode.
And do what here?
Well, from the
Floating
space.
objects?
Floating objects might be some of it. Otherwise, you'll have to go
There is
view.
no floating objects.
The cycle objects, you would go biggest grids, and then just start cycling through until there's individual pieces. But I'm uploading the screenshot right now so you can see what I'm looking at. Check Discord. And you'll see exactly what I'm looking at right now. How many little objects there are. I'll try fixing my graphics again. It also means that if I attempt to relog the game, I can't because of it won't put me in the cryopod. Because I can't see it. Fixing graphics didn't do anything. I don't know what it is.
I have no idea.
This is the first I've ever seen this happen.
mean, I do see some bits and stuff in here, but like, it's really not that much.
Apparently my mining ship is upside down. How the hell did that happen?
I don't know, it could have started to drift.
Oh no, it was locked to the... It was up on the flat portion. Something is... Like, when everything disappeared on screen, it made the ship drop.
Huh. That's odd. Pamela Stubbs just subscribed. Thank you, Pamela. Enjoy your time here on the channel.
Something is off.
I mean, there's a lot of little things for sure, but like,
I
would think
literally
these
can't
would be the
see.
lag.
The only thing I can see is the ships that are currently being constructed. It's like the entire base up and vanished. I can still remote access to it, but can't physically see anything.
To my knowledge, everything has been removed now.
Oh, I can't even remote access to the base. It doesn't even exist. That's really annoying.
There we go. I don't know, maybe restart your computer.
I'll
I
have
got
to
to lead
restart
on a
the game.
possible job. That's good, Ed. Jobs are important. It gives you money. And money is nice. Okay, so that is one duck. So we need an assembler section, a engineering section, cockpit, med bay living, and storage, right?
Need everything. Onboard refinery so that we can do initial processing, assembler, hydrogen, lots of hydrogen tanks because we're going to need a lot of hydrogen to get to space. Oxygen tanks. Do you have air tightness turned on?
No. No, if I had air tightness turned on, the lag would be so real. Go. It's gonna be a pretty big ship.
Whoops. That was bad of me.
What?
Disconnected my fighter jet so I could move it, and I forgot it has no fuel.
So it just kind of bumped to the ground, huh?
And I have no... Oh, now it's like under the base and flying and bouncing and doing weird shit. I have no way of putting fuel into it because I can't see any cargo boxes with fuel into it.
Yeah, see, that's why I have connectors at the bottom of all my ships.
But you can feed it in through the...
Through where?
Right behind that timer block should be one of the reactors. Or at least an access port. I think.
No, that's a medium cargo container. No access port there. This is a minor design flaw you have here in your ship layout.
Oh, what's also a design flaw is Keen's lack of ability to build me a base. Did you look at the screenshot I put in Discord?
No, I'm busy, cat. Okay, so there's nothing there. You have like a light armor layer and a heavy armor layer on top of it in some areas.
Well, I only did a very small amount of updating.
Okay, so there is a conveyor. So what I'm gonna do see if I can't get something in here.
Well, I posted 2 screenshots. The first is the grinder pit. The second is what I'm looking at
look
for
at
the
it right
base
now.
itself. No, well, when we're done, because you just how bad it is.
What's the thing that you use on your mining ship to like drop that stone earlier? Like, I can access inventory through that, right?
Ejector. I don't know for sure if you can do that, but...
Yeah, you should be able to. Yep. Alright, let me...
I'm reloading the game.
Weekend and evening work as a waiter. Oh, that's cool. Tips are nice, but I don't... Do you guys even tip much in Britain? I don't even know. I thought tipping is mostly an American thing.
Oh, Space Engineers, an error has occurred.
Oh,
Lovely.
10 out of 10. It's as if you didn't know already.
Yeah, no kidding, huh? And make sure it's actually thoroughly crashed before I can reload it.
Alright, temporary battery source will need to be turned on.
It's funny because when it was still connected, it had access to the uranium through the projector. Of course, I disconnected all that.
Okay, she's got power.
What I should have done is, while it was still connected to the projector, load it, and then it would have been fine.
Yep. You're gonna have to replace some of the armor blocks that I had to take off.
Yeah,
to
that's,
get to it.
well, you don't need to. Just got to turn the projector on.
Yeah, you
It has
figured
an
it out.
onboard projector, so.
Alright. So I'm using half panel blocks here just to get a more interesting wall look so we can keep the thick pillar showing.
How many hangars are you gonna make?
Just
Inside.
one.
Oh, big enough for a single ship, huh?
No, it fits both.
But your miner and your fighter?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's any way my fighter would fit in there, is there?
Yeah, most of our stuff have a projector system now, Ed. It's pretty much a requirement, as you say. Come on.
Can you even rotate?
No, rotation in this game has always been crap. Same with medieval engineers.
Actually, I find the rotation easier in medieval engineers.
Probably because it's less rotation options half the time. Because they got rid of like free rotate, which I think was a terrible idea. Because half the tricks I used when medieval engineers came out to get cool looking structures can't be used anymore, and I died. Ran out of hydrogen again. Even though I had 2 bottles, you know, just
Did you
falling to
refill
my
them?
death. Guess not.
I'll let Tim collect them and then you can go grab them again, refill
Because
them.
Tim already collected them because nothing's on my body.
Yeah, Tim is pretty quick at that.
Alright, 200 bottles reacquired. We are good to go. It's funny to walk out of our base, which feels fairly spacious and large, and just see this thing parked outside, and you're just like, this is gonna be a lot bigger.
Hey, at least I can see the base again.
Yeah, for how long though?
Har har har.
Alright.
We may have to actually look at reducing some of our mods.
No.
Or at least, you know, disable the ones we're not currently using until we're in space.
I don't know. I don't know of many that we're not currently using, really. Besides the weapons. And the weapons wouldn't be the things causing your problems.
No.
Alright, let's get some steel so we can actually continue building. There we go.
Just that my computer's a potato.
Yeah. It's actually probably worse than Ed's. It's just he has higher standards in what he wants to play with his computer.
My entire system is 6-7 years old. My graphics cards are 5 generations out of date.
Alright, how many assemblers do we want?
Initially, are you going to be putting modules on them or no?
Probably.
With modules, we could probably get away with just 2. Be fine.
That's what I think as well.
And then refinery, probably 2 refineries full of modules as well. And that'll have a stone module and one without. Initially, anyway. Once we're actually on the base, we can go ham.
Let's see.
Look, I got building bug again. I'm never going to be able to build anything like this. It's just really annoying.
Yeah, sorry you're having trouble today.
Can't even grind anything now. What the hell? It's all Keen's fault. Means I need to reload the game once again. I'm wondering if there's just too many small grids kicking around. Like, I don't know what it is, but... because I wasn't having nearly this many problems yesterday.
Alright, let's see. So speed and...
For the assemblers,
let's see.
yeah, for the assemblers, just speed and power efficiency. But if we're going with reactors, power efficiency is kind of irrelevant. The refineries, I don't really focus on speed. I would just go stone and yield.
Yeah, that's looking like a proper industrial little loop here. It looks like I'm building like a 6-cylinder engine in this thing. Alright, let's...
Keep in mind, the one that has that stone extractor, we need to force
both refineries have stone extractors.
Alright. Otherwise, you'd have to use a sorter to...
I'm basically mirroring it, so we don't have to worry about sorters, because I hate dealing with them.
Not that much of a pain in the ass.
They're a pain in the ass. Not much, but they still are. Yep, we're making a small moving star base, you could say. We'll see how well it performs once we actually get closer to completion and
You're gonna have to start thinking about how you're gonna run the thrusters. And where are you going to put the hydrogen tanks?
I have no idea.
Because you're going to want to protect those hydrogen tanks.
Well, the hydrogen tanks and oxygen generators and things, I think, will be with the refineries as assemblers. Just because it could...
Keep in mind,
it makes
those
piping easy.
hydrogen... If I remember correctly, those hydrogen tanks are, like, what? 5 by 5 by 6 or something? They're massive.
It's quite large.
They take it to protect. I would probably go with, at minimum, 4 hydrogen tanks.
4 hydrogen tanks. Wow.
Well, the bigger the ship, the more fuel you're going to consume to get it out into orbit.
Well, look at you, paying attention to Kerbal Space Program.
I'd probably go 4 hydrogen, and a single oxygen should be more than sufficient.
What's an oxygen farm for?
Creating oxygen.
It just passively does it.
It creates oxygen without requiring ice. Oh, well, that's really annoying. So the built-in projector didn't save the settings for the offsets, so now I have to redo all of that. Which means I need to fly this away from Bob before I set that up. That is really annoying.
Do at the top. And let's do some catwalks because that will look cool nonetheless.
Cool. Projector is been fixed.
Missing interior plates. Okay, we can grab those. So, everyone watching, how are you doing? I hope your weekend's going well. It's a pretty good Saturday, I think. At least for most people. I've been up since 4 in the morning.
I've been up since 5. Which is why I was able to respond to your initial message so quickly.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised at that.
I'm just so used to being up at 5 a.m., so I just, even on weekends, I'm always up at 5.
Where are we building the rec room? I have no idea. Yeah, work is a bitch there, Ed.
This is a lot nicer now. With my fighter, because of the offset I put on the landing gear, it actually floats that front cockpit just off the ground.
Good, good. Alright. Now, I don't probably want to keep everything together. So we have, like, you know, our storage tanks and assemblers and refineries kind of together. But I'm going to keep our actual item storage on the opposite side of the hangar, I think.
Yeah, that's fine.
That way, if we lose one, we won't lose them all, kind of thing. I think that makes sense. Let's add some efficiency things onto this. Module. Alright. Go. Hey, Summer. How are you? Welcome to the stream. So, maybe some railing. That could be cool. Or these just won't have railing. There might be a way I could do that, though.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
Alright, I think if I put the railings first and just attach those, these 4 bits to the bottom of the railing, I could get away with it.
Don't forget, we're also going to need a gravity generator on there. When you're all said and done. That will have to be basically down the center spine in the ship somewhere.
Okay. Well,
Probably central to the entire design. Centrally located. Unless, of course, you just want to use nothing but jetpack fuel all the time.
no, we'll have gravity, I'm sure. I mean, also in space, it enables the magnetic boots, so you don't really need it.
It's just nice to have, though.
More interior, please. If you spin the ship fast enough, you can make gravity the old-fashioned way and probably kill ourselves, because physics of this game is so accurate. There we go. Had to install a railing for the upper catwalk. Otherwise, it's not believable, and that bugs the crap out of me. Alright. And then from here, I have to do some interesting piping, I think. Inventory full. All the time with you, game. Here at Uther Space Co., we believe in safety first. Yeah, that we do. I mean, otherwise, investors in our little program here might not take too kind. Alright, so that's Both sides of those are hooked up to the seams. That's pretty good. So I think I'll be able to split the... Which side do you think the front of the ship should be? Should the storage be on the front or the fuel and stuff be on the front? I'm thinking the fuel would be better on the back end, simply due to is probably a little bit safer, and I think these explode catastrophically.
Yeah, they do.
So protecting these 4 tanks and our refineries is probably ideal.
I would put storage at the front.
Okay. Plus, if we decide that we have to ram something, it can cushion us. Right? Totally. Okay. That bitch is just begging for a door. You're talking about like where the catwalk ends up here. I know. I've been thinking about it as well. And we'll probably have a cockpit design that's on top of the ship. Just looking over the whole length of the hull. Kind of in the back.
Instead of like a CIC?
I don't know what a CIC means there, but...
Command Control Center?
Yeah.
It'd be like your command center that's just built deep into the hull.
Yeah, no, I don't like that style.
Well, for this style of ship, it's not like a pure military ship where it would require a CIC, but...
I just want to be able to actually pilot in first person. Like, if it was up to me, the game would always be set to first person. There would be no third person camera. But I'm a stickler for stuff like that, I suppose. Let's see. Yes, Ed, the way the ship is going now is more like a science colony vessel. And I think that's kind of how we want it. It's gonna be kind of long. So the hangar's kind of in the middle. The front's gonna be storage, and it'll start being a little bit thinner out there. This portion's gonna be, you know, the whole top section, and then it's going to thin out again at the top and go up a floor, so that it's sitting above. And it's gonna be kind of a long ship. And then we'll probably put the thrusters on the side, kind of back quarter, not only to protect the interior a little bit more. You know, there's just more stuff in the way at that point.
Do you remember what ammo was used on those 50 mil fixed guns?
Fixed guns?
The
No.
ones on my fighter? I don't remember if it was like high explosive or something. I have the racks loaded, but it's the other 6 that I need ammo for.
I have no
remember
idea. If you had a connector, I would say you could just start making it, and then you just kind of connect it to the base and let it actually pull in, but hey, you know.
I need to remember what kind of ammo it was.
I don't know, you're usually the ammo guy. I can't remember 99% of the time.
I'll just look it up again.
Okay.
When did we get elite automatic rifles?
For what? We don't have any ground targets.
Yeah,
might
but
as well
there's
just use
two
rocket
elite.
launchers.
There's 2 elite rifles in inventory. Where did we get those from?
I have no idea.
From one of the random occurrences.
I don't like that design.
I like how it's still creating steel plates when there's like 20,000 in inventory. Over 170 grinders apparently attached to the base.
Only 170? Those are rookie numbers.
Forget we can use the modified hydrogen thrusters. So if you want to have, instead of using those big round obnoxious looking ones, you can use the S modular thrusters with the H for hydrogen. And they actually have like built-in slopes and things, so you can actually form it with ship design, so it looks a little bit better.
I don't even know why I'm worrying about aesthetic yet, but hey! Buy these. Alright, there we go. Now we can, if need be, we can manually repair things up there. That is good. Sup, bro? How's it going, Lucio? Alright. Apparently having to go all the way up makes it harder to climb. Logic. Rail. Rail. There we go. And
That seems to work.
there we go.
Oh, looks like I found the right ammo.
That's good.
It's the same ammo that the base's quad turret uses. Makes it easy.
Weren't they going to add like part clipping like medieval engineers has and space engineers? Whatever happened to that?
I have no idea. In the compound building?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't heard anything about it, but I know it's been requested a lot. I know it's a highly requested feature, so
Some pipes. Is that you shooting or?
Yeah, I'm testing to make sure I have the right ammo equipped.
Okay.
Oh, it is shooting, so I have the right ammo.
Yeah, it's a scary sounding gun.
Iraq battle cannon?
No, the 8.8, yeah.
The kickback on it is real.
Mm-hmm.
Just wait till we install the big version on the big ship.
Silent is quietly undermining me. Ah, well, you know, he's silent like that, so.
Wahaha.
Wahaha ha ha ha. How am I gonna get this thing to fly? Because now it's too close to the base to keep working on parts of it, and we're pretty much at the limit of the build and repair system.
We could always build another build and repair to extend it.
True, and you probably need a build and repair on the actual ship
On board?
itself. Yeah.
Well, what you could do is do a temporary connect. Like just pipe in a connector and then have a connector attached to the base so it can just pull, and then just put a build and repair on board.
Like using a merge block?
Nope, not with a merge block. Just use a connector because the ship itself is kind of slightly twisted to the base. So if you use a connector, you can have the connect. Yeah.
Well, before that, let's. I need a break from building for a second. Let me just check and see how much ammo I have here.
I'm just loading at my ship right now, full of ammo. So.
I think I just need some rockets. Wait. Are my shield generators fully online now?
I don't know. Are they?
What do they need? Shield component. I'm assuming those need platinum.
Yeah.
Yeah, platinum. Hello, Patrick Joe. Something tells me that Bumblebee can't lift this. I mean, it's empty. It's really just a hull. I think it could lift it. I think your ship could lift this right now if it wanted to. Like, let me add a control seat real quick and just see how heavy it is.
I didn't build enough ammo. 100 rounds of ammo, and it wasn't enough to fill up my fighter.
Well, it gets divided by a lot.
I had 8 guns, plus the 2 rack, so it has 10 weapons in total.
So this is considered station weight. Yeah, probably not good. Move this until it has power. And maybe some just temporary thrusters on the side in case something goes wrong. And then we can kind of airlift it if need be. But I think we should try and take something out. Maybe we can get some platinum out of it. And there's a transport courier if you want to hit that.
Let me just finish reloading weapons and I'll be good to go.
That's fine. I'm gonna build a couple things for myself actually. I need a rocket launcher.
A handheld one?
Yeah. You know, this way when I'm clearing like the wreckage ship, I'll feel a little bit safe about the whole prospect of it.
I'm good to go. 46 rounds to work with for my rack, and I have 601 rounds for my other one. For my 8 cannons of death.
Alright, let me just grab some of these rockets real quick. And then I should be good to go as well. Will I be able to stream 2 more hours? I am streaming for another hour at least. So, you're in for the long haul there, Joe. Alright, let's see. Let's take this one. It's got 20 shots on the cannons.
Once again, I can't actually see where anything is, but...
Pretty much a full clip. Alright. I'm gonna make a group real quick. And all right. You see me and everything? We're good.
Let's do it. Go blow something up.
Alright, hold on 1 second. Alright. Transport courier.
Might actually be faster than you know.
I mean, maybe. Dude, you
Shit.
ram me.
Hurry up!
Why?
Like I said, I'm a bit faster than you. Yeah, this has got crazy acceleration.
Yeah, you're leaking parts now, you know.
Am I?
Yeah.
Where am I leaking?
It could have just been lag, I don't know. Anyways, going straight at it. So, come on. Here we go. For those of you on stream, that little dot in between my crosshairs, that is basically the target being all visible like.
How far away is it?
5 kilometers. Uh, 3 kilometers. 2.
Only like 9,000 meters in the sky. It's okay, right? I see it.
Just get rid of the thrusters and should be fine. Ooh, my God.
I'm trying to get right. 1.5 clicks behind it.
Alright. Is it falling?
I can't tell. I'm still 1.5 clicks
It is
away.
falling like a... or a piece of it's falling like a rock.
Almost out of the atmosphere with this ship, just so you know. Just atmosphere alone. I have no flight control because I'm too high.
I don't even know how this thing's still in the sky. Like, I'm pretty sure I hit its engines and...
I'm 2 clicks away and falling because I don't have the thrusters to stay this high up. Yeah,
Yeah, it's retreating out of the atmosphere. Alright, hold on. Let's see
They
if
build up
there's
speed
something
and
else.
go up to it again.
No, this is pretty much the max height these things can even go.
That's annoying.
Alright, I'm just gonna fly horizontal here, going this way. Like, can you even get as high as I am?
If I build up the speed, I can.
can still see me, right?
Yeah, I see you.
Okay. Alright, so there's actually 2 supply ships over here. It has an escort as well.
See,
so.
this is what I... Yeah. I'm slowly building up the speed to catch up to you. You're still moving away from me, so...
Yeah, I'm going 206 meters a second right now.
I just hit 206. Now I'm catching up. See 3 signals in your area, so
Yep.
one of them's going to be...
I'm going for the back left one. And hopefully we should be out of range of the transport that's guarding it. Hey Tyride, how are you?
See, bad guys. Open tide. What the hell is that? I'm gonna kill it. If I can get it right. I'm gonna kill it! What does it like?
Alright, I'm falling.
So
I'm losing some power. It's also drifting as well.
oh, you're attacking that. I'm attacking the open tide. It's
Oh,
just warped out. It just warped away. I'm gonna hit that transport from above.
definitely do that because I'm falling. It's kind of keeping up with me, but I don't know how I'm falling. Like, my thrusters aren't damaged.
Yeah, but when you're this high up in the atmosphere, it takes a while for it to actually kick back in. You're gonna have to basically fly vertically down and then come out into a climb. I'm right above that transport as it's falling. I just passed it. Oh shit, they don't like me now.
Just disable its weapons.
Trying.
Alright, I think it's disabled.
It's not shooting anymore.
Turning off my turrets. We need to let it just fall at this rate. It still has 1 functioning thruster, and I think that's what we're gonna let live.
That's fine. It has no guns and it has no antenna on it anymore, so I'm gonna shoot down the other one. Oh, that one's like 20 clicks away. Oh wait, there's
Yeah,
one five.
go back and get the bumblebee.
Alrighty. They actually didn't sustain that much damage, which is good. That big Odin, like, frigate, I think is what I was assaulting, actually scared it off.
It's got some interior turrets in there, so I'll clear that out with a rocket as soon as this thing crashes. If it can even live through crashing, I have little hope that it will.
You never know.
I mean, it's not falling too quickly. Like, it's falling about
I lost the landing gear apparently.
15 meters a second or so. Actually, it's basically coming back to a full stop. Let me see if there's any other little thrusters online still.
All I sustained was very minor damage to the front, and I lost the landing gear, that's it. So that's pretty good.
Dude, it just has one large atmospheric thruster, and it's hovering here. So you might be able to just pick it up with your ship and see if you can just force it over to base.
That would be ideal.
And maybe once you grab it in the air, I'll shoot out its last engine so that it's actually can't hover
Fighting.
anymore. Well, it's still got interior turrets, and
Yeah, but are those turrets in a place where it can attack?
kind of. Hold on, let me see if I can't clear it out. Actually, let me land on it. Here we go. We're going to do an atmospheric boarding maneuver here.
Alright. Oh, yeah, let's replace that missing thruster first before I go anywhere with this thing.
Alright, I am on board. Rocket launcher equipped.
You know, the Bumblebee being as agile as it is, I guess kind of makes sense. Considering, like, how quickly you can maneuver this thing.
Can't get a shot on the last interior turret. However, it is pretty much in a spot that it can't shoot above it. So as long as you attach the top section, you should be fine. However, when you attach, it's going to turn on autopilot because that ship's on autopilot. I don't know how to turn that off. Besides maybe just killing its power plant, you know? Alright, let's see.
Why am I on... What the hell? Apparently I can't pull anything out of the base. Something seems odd. I'm trying to grab a steel plate to replace that atmospheric thruster and I can't pull anything out of a connector.
The ship just despawned.
Rip.
Okay. I think because we didn't actually fully kill it, it somehow jumped out. Oh no! Mistakes were made this day. This is not good.
Well, it's also not good as I apparently can't pull anything out of the base's cargo.
Yeah, that's not good. Oh, god damn it. We had a major malfunction.
You do.
Well, we do have one thing to salvage. I screwed up, and I accidentally jumped out of my ship when it was coming down.
Rip.
And it totally nose planted into the lake. Damn. Okay, that's fine.
Okay, yeah, something is definitely wrong because I'm not able to pull anything out of base inventory.
There's that again. 10 out of 10. Best YouTuber ever. You can't pull anything out of the inventory?
Yeah, and it's not even showing it in remote access. It's like the ability to access anything in the base has been disabled.
No, I still have full access from the assembler. That's why I always
Check
pull things out.
Did it like pull me out of the faction? I wonder. Oh, no, it's still there.
No. Where are you even? I don't even see where you are.
I'm up by the grinder pit right now.
Oh. I don't know. Just go down to the assembler. It's closer to the rest of the stuff.
I tried. It actually won't let me pull anything out of inventory.
Huh. I don't know. Your game's acting funky at this point.
I can grind.
No, that's good. Can you build?
Let's find it.
I'm gonna borrow your ship.
The fighter?
No.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Let me put on the thruster first before you
Dude,
move it.
I'm just literally picking up something over here. It doesn't need the larger thruster right now.
That's what I was gonna build, was the thruster.
I know, it doesn't need it right now. Like, it still goes easily 100 meters a second. I just need to pick up my ruined ship.
Then I'm gonna go shoot something else out of the sky.
Oh, that's totally a good idea. Do that.
There's a transport courier 12 clicks out that I can see. I'm gonna go make some friends.
It freaking lifts up this wreck like it's literally not even there. Can't even tell. It's a little nose heavy.
Man, these transport ships are way up in the upper atmosphere.
All of them are. None of them really come down. I think
because
the
Daze
script
is scared.
keeps them up there so that they don't like crash into stuff and blow up, and then you had to clean it, you know.
Daze is scared of us.
Okay, so that is. Do you have a button for the upper grinders yet?
No.
Okay.
Just remote access and turn them on. If you remote access the base, they're listed as like mega grinders. I don't think I'll be able to get this transport courier. Can't get close enough because of the atmosphere.
You'd be proud of your grinding pit right now.
Yeah, I can see it.
It's beautiful. Extremely dangerous, but beautiful.
Ooh, I'm noticing.
Grind, grind, grind. Oh, there we go. It got stuck in there sideways. Low health. Yes, your grinding pit is trying to kill me.
Why are you letting it?
Because it's just so pretty, I fall into it. Alright, they're turned off. Oh, god dang it. Okay.
I look at trying to do something on the Bumblebee where on the action bar I'll just set it up to do a remote command to turn the pit on and off, if possible.
Yeah, you could do that.
That would just make it easier.
Heal, get some more hydrogen, more steel plates, and I guess continue work on the ship. It's funny, half the time I go into the lower section of the base, I run outside and jump off.
Got a rainbow helmet! Yay! They don't have 3 or 4 of those already.
I think I have the rainbow suit.
I have the full set, pretty sure.
Oh wow!
I know.
What set bonuses does it give?
It has bonuses?
No.
I mean, this isn't WoW. Yet.
Not yet. No.
Speaking of which, the next expansion has got an official release date.
Ah, well, it's officially not gonna play it.
At least not to a classic server. Alright.
Well, I mean, I'm already playing on Ascension, so I don't really need another WoW right now.
Jesus, how
Already
does
ready for
one
the
little...
week, so.
How does one tiny little drone really, like, screw with your
ship? Because it's...
Yeah.
Well, it's a large ship, so you gotta donate for a shout out there, person asking that. I just don't give shout outs. That's not possible. All right. How do I want to do this? By the way, I have the extra large cargo container mod.
Yep. It's big. Like 15 million units of storage. Something stupid like that.
Well, we have 2 of them.
Yeah, you'll never fill them up.
So that's kind of the full length of that part of the ship. I need to borrow yours. And I guess move this thing now because it's...
And Bumblebee even lift that?
I think so.
Does it have enough landing gears that you can turn them off so it can still be stationary?
I have no idea. I'm just gonna throw in a reactor real quick. And get some uranium for it. Which is all in our other little reactor, right?
Just pull it out of the Bumblebee. Like 20 weeks worth of uranium or something.
Yeah, it can fly still for a month. It's got enough supplies. Alright, reactor online. These thrusters are temporary. I'm just using this for stability. should be fine. Control station on it real quick. It has no gyroscope, so this is going to be a little iffy.
Just a little.
It's also stuck in the ground. Imagine that. Apparently, when building large ship grids, it can get stuck in the ground.
Just gotta dig it up.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Oh my god, those grinders are still turned off. That would have been bad.
Oh, what?
Whoa! Broke tiny blocks left in the.
Well, she can hover a little bit. At least I think she's hovering. No, I think it's still considered a station. How do you convert?
Should be in the info tab.
Yeah. Nah, no thrusters to move it. Surprising no one.
What's the weight?
The weight is 806,465 kilograms. She's a biggin. Well, I mean, it is mostly air, considering that the hangar is big, but it's not heavy.
Bumblebee might still be heavier.
Wouldn't know. We're out of metal grid. Where do you get those?
The grids?
Yeah.
Just make them?
No, it says we got plenty. That's weird.
I don't know. Just tell Tim to make a whole bunch.
That's what I'm doing.
Unless we ran out of components to make it.
No, it's working on it now.
How many did you queue up?
200.
Kinda, I bet some on me, but
Wow, even with all these thrusters, it's just not wanting to fly.
oh, you built her fat.
Hmm?
You built her nice and fat.
Yeah, you know, gonna keep us nice and warm in the winter. Still short metal grids. I don't know why it's not using them. It says it has metal grids.
Bug? Maybe? All I can think of, maybe it's a bug.
Yeah, I don't know. Or maybe they're just in a location that isn't piped up.
Everything should be piped up. Don't know of anything that's not piped up, so...
Well, actually, it's displaying we have metal grids, but based on my inventory search just now, we don't have any.
Well, I mean, keep in mind that the thing can take a little bit of time to update.
True.
It's an update instantly.
Alright, so at the rate this thing currently consumes fuel, 46 minutes. So I'm going to throw in another 100 uranium.
Why not just go to a nice 1,000?
Because, like, what if something goes wrong and the thing explodes?
Not like it's hard to get.
Okay, 3 hours, that gives me plenty of time. Let's get a gyro as well. There we go. Okay. Now I can finally see roughly how long I want to make this ship. About there. And this one. Now we can start making the nose. What do you think? Is that long enough?
That's a good start. I mean, once we figure out the rest of the internals, may have to adjust.
I don't know, chat. What do you guys think? Do you think it needs to be longer?
If anything, maybe girthier.
It'll be girthier on the back end more, because I'm going to be adding engine pods that are attached to the side. That'll probably start about here, where I'm looking at now, which is like one of the hydrogen tanks, all the way to the back. And then there'll be maybe a small adjustment to the front end, depending on how well it balances and controls at that point. I have no idea. Okay. I'm gonna put 4 build and repair systems on this thing. Overkill? Probably.
Nah. Can never be overkill.
Uh-oh, she's drifting.
On the flip side, the grinding pit is done. Just waiting for some of the parts to get fully welded, which may or may not be in range of the build and repair.
Hey, Summer. How's it going? You just waking up or something there with the emote? Good. There we go. Hey, Tootin' Cambron, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Let's enjoy your stay. Let's see. I don't think Tim's working.
Oh.
Yeah. Like, it thinks we have plenty of small steel tube, and it's just not doing it.
Let me reboot it.
And he also only uses one, what feels like one assembler at a time.
Been rebooted.
Okay. Yeah, interior plate 0. Yeah. Okay. I think it's cranking up now. It's going okay. We are working on that. This big ship up here. go. Yep, it's going to be our vessel that we'll use to leave the atmosphere and move on to space and start exploring what's there to do out there. However well that works out. Now, do we want to use iron thrusters at all on the thing, or should we just go full hydrogen all the time?
Well, iron is nice once you're actually in the atmosphere.
You mean out of the atmosphere?
Yeah, in space, they're a lot more efficient. They're basically the space equivalent of an atmospheric thruster. So hydrogen is generally used for initial propulsion, then use your ions for movement. Plus, you know, hydrogen, you're going to be constantly having to keep those tanks full, whereas with ions, all you need is a big, juicy reactor.
Right, true. Okay, good to know. Looks kind of like a flying freight ship, but the boat ones. Oh, so like a galleon? Yeah, I mean, you know. You can have that look, I suppose. Keep hearing like clanging noises occasionally as I'm jumping on this thing, and I'm like,
Wigging out?
yeah, especially since it keeps slightly rolling. Put some landing gear back on it. Now that it's been moved a bit, and kind of put it a little bit in a safer spot. Let's see if I can't just attach it like right on top of the base.
You're like dropping blocks on my ship.
Huh? Oh, well, maybe that's one of the clang noises.
Yeah. So where are you wanting to attach that?
I'm just gonna
Bob?
move it over here.
Don't hit the solar tower, huh?
I'm gonna hit the solar tower.
I mean, I can... And you just hit the solar tower.
No, I didn't. It's
Yeah,
fine.
you did.
No, I didn't. See? Perfectly fine. Everything is
You,
normal.
Want me to build a conveyor and connector? Just shoot straight up off the ground a little bit?
Nah. I mean, it's all within the build and repair system still, so.
You're just gonna anchor it with the gear?
Yep.
You're locked.
There we go. Now our base is just gaining a whole upper section. It looks a little weird, I know, but we're home renovating. It's gonna take a little while till everything looks kind of back to normal.
And the grinder pit is completely set up.
Oh, that's good. It is a very sturdy solar panel, yes.
Considering it's dragged against the mountain a little bit and survive.
Yeah, we don't talk about that. By the way, how's your little ship? Is it survived from killing another vessel, or did it not make it up there?
Well, it survived.
Oh.
But I couldn't get in range, so...
Oh.
I got about 2 clicks out, and then I lost atmospheric control. That was out of range.
Alright, let's grab some autocannon shells. wait till we can fly out of the little hangar on it. So whose fighter are we bringing? Yours or mine?
I mean, yours has the advantage of being able to connect. But I think mine has more firepower.
True.
But mine's also a bit bigger, so I don't think it'll fit. That being said, we could actually bring both yours and mine. But I can attach mine to the outside of the ship using the landing gear before we leave. Maybe we can still bring it. And then it's not an issue. We'll just do it that way. I'll just attach mine to the outside of the ship.
Sounds like a plan to me.
I have like 12,000 steel plates.
There we go. So the turrets are fine. How much 8.8 damage did he make?
Hey, building bug.
Come
I
on.
think it's just a visual bug, though.
Maybe. I don't know. If the percentage is moving, then you'll know.
Well, that's just said I can't actually see what I'm placing.
Oh.
So if I'm placing this correctly, there should be a bunch of small half blocks underneath the grinder pit.
Yes. That's
Okay,
what
then
I'm
it's
saying.
just a visual bug. Well, I am technically building. It's just visual.
Hmm. Interesting.
Annoying.
Yep. I think that's a good looking grinder pit we got there. Definitely a little bit more advanced than your 3x3.
And a lot hungrier.
And a lot more hungry, yes. Alright, I'm loading up my vessel, and I'm probably gonna go out again. If you want to come with me, because I do want to salvage one ship today.
You must feed the beast that is the pit.
Pretty much.
Don't need to get a button panel in the back as well.
Where are those rockets going? Can't pull them out.
If I can potatoes and fix it. It's upside down right now. I don't like
our
upside down.
storage is full.
Doubtful. It has like 13. I mean, you could check, but it should have millions upon millions of storage
Did you
space.
put a large one somewhere that I didn't know about? Because I only know that we have 2 large storage units, and that's it.
Well, there's an extra large for sure.
Oh, well, I didn't know that existed.
Well, there's an extra large for the ore and ingots, but that's for components,
Yeah,
possibly.
I don't know. Okay, so I'm loaded up.
There is just the 2. And it is not even remotely close to full.
Okay,
The
that's
4 million liter capacity, we're only at 245,000. The ingots, on the other hand, of the 13.5 million capacity, we're only at 930,000.
Okay, now there's some transport couriers. That's about it right now. You want to come
I
up?
don't even... If we can get in range, try. You jump in my Hornet.
You and your bug-named vehicles.
It's a fitting name, considering.
Yeah, considering. It's got quite the sting to it. Alright, let's go this way. And I'm aligned to it now. I'm actually going to go slightly above it so that when I start dropping, I'll hopefully be above it.
Like a good plan.
Alright, I'm going to start accelerating. Please don't ram me this time yet.
I'm gonna try and accelerate slightly behind or above you as well.
That's fine.
Climbing at a slightly steeper angle.
I mean, we could also kill a base and technically just cut it off the ground and carry it back.
Yeah, we could do that.
So if we can't get to this, then that's what I'll do.
Your antennas are turned off too, by the way.
Oh. Oh, that's fine. We're 2 kilometers out almost.
I just passed. Almost. Oh, oh, we. Just that was close. I'm only moving 300 miles an hour. Pew pew. Oh, and it's crippled.
Oh yeah, no, it's going down.
Just cut it in half almost.
I'm turning it. Oh my god.
Did you see the damage I put into it? It was 2 volleys.
It went belly up.
Oh, I love this ship. There's a reason I call it a Hornet.
Yeah, no, that hit hard. I'm pretty sure you made a Japanese Hornet. Alright.
I used 1 volley from the rack and 1 volley from my 8 guns and grip ship.
You know the crazy thing is, I'm not using inertia dampeners right now, and because of the atmospheric mod, I am flying. Because this thing has wings.
Well, you make sure it's fully disabled. For guns, I'll go grab the Bumblebee.
Okay, let me make sure my,
I mean, did you even get a chance to shoot it?
Oh no, I drilled it with my 2 guns and a barrage of missiles. So I hit it from the underside. I think you hit it from the top, and just combined, we just split it in half. Oh god, it's gonna nose. Oh! There's nothing left to salvage. It hit the side of a mountain. And
Oh, I saw that. Is it enough that we can just, like, salvage with the small ships then instead?
I don't know, I'd rather just go try and kill something else.
Instead of trying to, like,
Yeah,
completely...
there's a base over here, so I'll go look at this base. It's about 6 kilometers out from me, and
Heading back to you.
And we'll poke at that. Except it's an expedition base, so I don't know if it's as big as like the fighter facility.
Not sure. Those
That
fighter
fighter
facilities are
facility is
so
huge.
bloody heavily armored.
Yeah, but with our 8.8s, we could probably just snipe
See
at
it.
it.
I see it.
Alright, it's a pretty small one, but if nothing else, we can just detach it.
Coming in low.
I don't have a camera to really aim this thing, but
I'm not using the camera yet.
all the material.
Die, Ken. Oh, there's no cannons left on this side. Ooh, observation point. Our outpost 3 clicks away.
Alright, I think... Let me just spot the interior real quick.
Goodbye,
All
gun.
right. What I'm going to do to detach it is I'm just going to use the 8.8s and just blow out the bottom.
I have to reload ammo after this. Some of my 50 mils are empty.
Alright, let me go inside and grind the rest.
Just disconnected that hydrogen tank. It was external. It's a nice 8.8. Don't get crushed. Go grab the
I
bumblebee.
won't. I mean, it's pretty hollow, so if it falls, it should fall around me. Really, I don't even know what's keeping it up right now. There's nothing really even touching the ground. I wonder if it's because it's considered a station.
I don't know. Gotta be something holding it still.
I think it's the solar panel. Hold on.
Still
Yep,
attached to the
yep,
hydrogen
it's
tank?
Released. It's released. Yeah,
Alright,
that's
alright.
what it was. Hey, gaming 77777.
Back at base. Grabbing the bumblebee.
Taking a peek up here.
Maybe? Oh. I'm waiting for the game to, like, stream the base back into existence. I think that's the problem, is that the it's not able to stream. It's still attempting to stream it. That's just a server thing.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's the problem. It's trying to stream. Because you're out of range, I don't know. I don't think that's it. It's just the server itself. And because it's trying to stream, I actually can't see the bumblebee anymore.
Okay. Well, we'll switch roles then. I'll take mine back and...
Head back over there. I'm wondering if it's just like internet speed or something at this point. Or my roommate woke up and is like consuming all the bandwidths.
I mean, I just think it's the bad netcode that is Space Engineers. There's not much we can do about it. I think it'll be better once we're off the planet, because planets are pretty laggy inherently.
Yeah.
Especially since they're bigger than, you know, medieval engineers planets, and those get ridiculous at, you know, medieval technology stuff.
It says I'm going 100 meters per second, but it doesn't even look like it.
You look like you were going at a decent click.
At your speed. But remember, you're going to have virtually no lag because you're hosting it.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, if we put this on a dedicated server, at 24-hour access and was password protected.
I don't know. Mods might not work with a dedicated server, like with medieval engineers.
Most of them still do. I mean, you gotta remember this is technically in beta, so it's a little bit more advanced.
Bumblebee is up here. Which it does have its other thruster. Looks like you added it on there.
Yep.
Alright. On my way back over.
You may want to put a button panel on that grinder pit too. Now it's just sensor operated.
Okay.
But without something hostile, I can't properly test these sensors.
Should, oh my goodness, I'm getting that black box again. Danger, 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 danger.
Does it disappear if you go into third person?
No. Okay, that was weird.
I'm gonna grind off that antenna first so you can actually pick it up.
That's fine.
It's gone. It's going to be a very bulky one to maneuver. Yoink!
You hear something rattling around inside of it?
Probably.
Come on. Come on. Don't nose down, don't nose down. I wish you could set which direction some gyroscopes help in. So that you can add them in like certain directions.
Yeah, that'd be handy.
To assist with like situations like this.
Hey, I can see the grinding pit again.
Oh, that's good.
I can see everything again. Yeah, the streaming finally caught up.
Okay, that's good. Go ahead and turn on the grinders.
I want to see if the sensor works first.
Okay, we'll give it a test.
It is. The sensor is extended about 20 meters above the pit, so even getting in range should be enough to turn them on. You just get up close to this so I can see. You should be in range now to turn them on. Let's have a look. They are not on. No.
We'll be
That counted as. I know they're not on. Let me turn them on. Probably a sensor setting though.
We have a runaway base,
I wanna fix
and
it.
I'm getting like 100% energy usage. I don't know what's going on. It's like a reactor went out or something on your ship, because it's not wanting to maneuver.
I don't know. Grinders are on. Oh, I know what the problem was. I didn't have it set to detect bases.
Dude, there's like 10K in one reactor. Your other reactors don't have any fuel in it.
Oh.
Did you
I
not
don't know
pipe
why-
this up right?
There should be the 4 main reactors in the middle of the ship are linked together with a cargo container, and then the one initial reactor is only piped to the whatchamajiggers.
Whatchamajiggers?
The cockpit.
Oh, I can't.
Oh, that 5th reactor that's attached to the cockpit isn't actually piped to anything but the cockpit.
Well, the cockpit can't get this fuel out, and nor can the cargo container at the back get the fuel out. You have a reactor that's not piped up, and I don't know where.
Yeah, I know. There's a single reactor not piped. If I remember correctly. I don't chop off the whole top of the armor plating covering everything on the top. Have a look. We'll just fix it later.
I got it.
Well, the grinders are turned on. Try not to fall in. For whatever reason, I still can't get that sensor to work with anything.
Don't worry about the sensor. I don't want to create unnecessary lag with sensors and stuff.
It's not working anyways.
I say unnecessary lag as I dropped a base on top of our base.
I just removed the sensor, so...
It
Sensor
got ripped
no
in
longer-
half when it fell.
Well, the sensor no longer exists. I deleted it.
You say the
put a
grinders
button
are on.
Yes, they are. Drop in the middle of the pit. Nom nom nom.
Off it goes. You get the front half. That's kind of down here. Like part of it landed in the old pit.
So we just turn on the old pit as well. I mean, the grinders are turned on, but the base up here apparently looks to be in such a way that it's not grinding anything.
God
Oh,
damn it,
there we go.
off
Now it is.
Again.
Now it is. You're taking off with too much power.
No, it's just getting stuck on the base, and when I lift up, I just shear it in half.
And this grinding pit is much more efficient.
Yeah, there you go.
So there's a couple of small pieces that fell out. You can manually grind those though.
Alright, let's see if I can't pick up this final little chunk.
Really? Took out like 20 health.
Watch out for falling debris around grinding sites.
Watch out for like thrusters that are gonna try and cook me.
I actually have thruster damage turned off.
No. Kentucky Fried Night.
Alright, so that thing is squared away.
There's an observation post that wasn't that much further away.
I'm gonna get in my thing here, and as a final act of this stream, I think, because we're already at two some hours. I think next stream we'll continue to work on the large ship. It's gonna be a multi-stream project, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna find the biggest thing that we can assault here. So you might want to load up your ship while I'm doing this.
In the cryopod?
No, load up your ship. Because we're going to attack something.
Hold on.
Okay, and there's a drop ship.
Needs to make the ammo first. The solar tower is wigging out again.
Seems fine on my screen. Is it really going to be the drop ship? Like, is there not another one of the... What's the Sky Factory look like?
My little ship decimated a Sky Factory solo.
Oh. They're not very big.
No. Ship would be a good target.
Not big enough. I'm thinking bigger. Well, there's a hunchback dropship. That's really the biggest thing right now. Okay.
Crafting new ammo.
Okay.
There's an unknown signal that's landing like 300 meters away from us.
Really? I don't see it. I see the one 3 kilometers away. Oh, that.
I don't really.
That is pretty close by. I like some of the designs of these things. They look really kind of old school.
Like grind off that parachute before it hits the ground.
I got slime gloves out of it.
I have a slime rifle. Multiple people can use the button multiple times.
Did the button live?
Nope.
No.
Ammo should be done by now.
Unless you just want to take a ride in my ship. Like man, a turret. I don't know.
I like mine.
It'll be good to actually have both to attack one of these, because me assaulting one of them by myself the other day was not fun. Well, no, it was a lot of fun, just... You know what I mean, not fun. Okay.
I think Assembler 6 is not piped into anything because I can't pull anything out of it. Assembler 6 is the primary assembler.
That's weird.
I think anyways, let me check.
That's assembler 3.
Assembler 6 is the primary, I can't take anything out of it. Boy, my inventory's full.
Well, that's probably why. Are you making all these APCR rounds?
Yeah.
You only have 2 of those cannons, though, right?
Yeah, but that way we have more for the future.
Oh, that's true.
We made 1,000 rounds. Only.
Alright, I'm all online. I'm pointing at target.
Why is it not distributing the ammo?
It distributes it slowly, usually.
Very slowly.
And usually one at a time until it's full, and then it goes to the next one. I find just doing it manually is quicker.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay. See, that's the problem too with more weapon systems. It takes longer to go.
I'm good.
Okay. I am pointing at target. Full thrust.
How high up is it?
I don't know. I'm pointing slightly above it though, and it's about 12 and a half kilometers away right now.
Based on what I see in the stream, it's not very high up. I'm gonna go up really high, come at it from above.
Well, keep in mind this is the dropship that has literally 30 guns on top of it.
Good
But hey,
point.
attack it from any direction you please.
I'll just cut it in half.
Well, then we don't have much to salvage again. Oh, well, I'm going too fast.
Considering the size of the ship, we may have to cut it in half. See it?
Gotta get down, gotta get down, gotta get down.
Oh, you don't like me.
Hitting the engines, or trying to.
Getting for It's very angry with it.
Or it's going down, it's flying out of the sky. Let it fall, let it fall.
It's the turrets I'm trying to get rid of. Oh, I gotta bug out. Some of my guns are now offline. I gotta leave. Oh, it's really pissed off with me. It's really unhappy with me. How many turrets are left?
I don't think any.
Or for the Bumblebee?
Yeah, it's gonna hit really hard. Oh, the server does not like that. Hey,
No.
it's somewhat intact.
Server did not like that at all. You still taking fire?
Mm-mm.
I think we split it in two.
Yeah, you can see the drop pods fell out of the vessel. I'll land and see if there's anything on the ground.
But how much of the actual ship is still attached to itself? Like, am I going to be able to
upper
get
skin.
one? Alright, that's good. Or with that. The server decides to, be nice.
Boy, definitely took some damage.
Considering what we were hitting it with.
I don't think the jump drive survived on this one.
It's a shame.
Yeah.
What can you do?
Well, you could neck cut in half next time, and might go a little bit better on that front.
I didn't even use that much ammo.
Actually, I've been finding the rocket pods are doing a lot, especially since they have quite the large splash radius. They're really good for just knocking out subsystems. There's a destroyed pod. I do like the designs of just the pods too.
I'm on my way with the bumblebee.
Yeah, the pods are upside down. Is the whole ship upside down?
Maybe.
No. Okay, yeah, you're about 9 kilometers out. Alright guys, well, tell you what, we are going to go ahead and salvage this on our own. Next time we stream, we'll be continuing work on the large vessel. I don't know, I mean, we have the grinding pit done. What are you going to work on? Just got to keep on doing maintenance on stuff?
Maybe start doing preliminary designs for stuff in space.
Okay.
Like a space miner.
Anyways, thanks everyone for stopping by. If you guys enjoyed the stuff, feel free to subscribe for more creative goodness such as this. Go ahead and hit that like button. Leave a comment down below, and we'll see you guys in the next one. You can go and say goodbye now if you'd like. If you want to interact with chat every once in a while, that'd be fine. Even though it's not like there's much of a chat here. Whatever.